Let's go, let's go, let's go. Damn, I forgot. I hope everyone is doing well. We're doing week 6. Yesterday was week 5. And of course, after 5, it's 6. And tomorrow I'll do the 7. Ahaha, 6, 7. Not funny, I know. But yeah, so we're going to check the matchup of the schedule. So as we can see, last week, a lot of 3, close to 4, something like that. Like 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So a lot of, how can I say it? Not mid instead of not good, but like 3 months out, close to that. But yeah, so we're not gonna see my battle against Zach, which is very nice. I should, but nah. From the beginning I didn't, so I will not do it now. So we're gonna watch Josh against Brendan P, Bandito versus Davion, Zach Parrot versus Wreck-It Mike, Crepuscul versus Cherry. No, we will not be able to see that one. We're gonna see King versus IMDstroyR, and One Crash versus Gokey. OnesieBanette versus Maki. Sorry, if you have kids, you already know, like, sometimes I do dumb stuff. So I was like, what are you doing? So, yeah. So now the oldest trying to butter the little one. Of course, I have to intervene. All right, so let's go check the matchups. So we have Brendan P with Cinderace, of course, as usual. Usually it's his first pick. Oh, it's his first pick, but he didn't get it as a first pick this time. So yeah, second pick. And he got the reboot. But other than that, you got Terra Krakoval, Terra Jolteon, Terra Laurentis with Cinderace, Glowking, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Ribombi, Asian Zoroark, Baxcalibur, Skarmory, and that's it. And we have Josh with Terrapagos, Goldengo, Iron Boulder, Urshifu Dark, Tesserina, Rotom Wash, Chargebug, Muk, with the Terra and Amorous Incarnate, Gligar, and Typhlosion. So let's check the battle. If it can use Rotom Wash as an electric terrain, bring Boulder with Choice Band, we'll get the speed boost and Choice Band. I don't see a lot of stuff that I really want to manage Iron Boulder. Like, yeah, it can do a lot to almost everything. So we're gonna see Brendan's side. And before that, I just have to be right back real quick.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another plug YouTuber, coach of the coach of your.
Put that thing in
your
1080p.
GokeyGamer's coming at you today with week 6 of season 8 of the MDL. Today we are taking on Josh, coach of the streamz, and his team is, pretty threatening, like all these other teams are. His team consists of Terrapagos, Goldengo, Terra Enamorous, Iron Boulder, Urshifu, if I'm not mistaken, he has the single strike one, not the rapid strike. Actually, he definitely has single strike because the very next Pokemon is Rotom Wash. He has Serena, Terra Gligar, Terra Typhlosion. So, he starts Supremes. You have at least one starter on the team, right? And then he has the Chargebug, and last but not least, the Muk. Personally, I'm expecting the first 6 more than likely. I guess Serena could maybe slot in somewhere for them, but I'm pretty confident in the first 6 coming. And because of that confidence, I decided, and if I take a guess, Enamorous will probably be like Terra, I don't know, Stellar or something. But anyway, so to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring Sweet Bee, the Rabombe, who's rocking her Focus Sash. Shield does what you do, not that it really matters. Max Special Attack, Force F, Max Speed, because we Speed tie the Iron Boulder, I think. So, yeah, we don't want to be slower than that. Because, Mighty Cleave goes better. But Timid Nature with Sticky Web, Moonblast, Bug Buzz, and U-Turn basically just moves to everything. The only thing we can't touch on this team is Goldengo, so we can just U-turn on it. But Sweet Bee's main job is just to get up web. So because Iron Boulder's pretty threatening, so if we can deny the booster energy speed, that'd be pretty lovely. And in general, just for speed control against other things on the team. But yeah, that is Sweet Bee. And then also Hazards just pressure Terrapagos to come in. So if I can pressure it to come in so I can break the Terra Shell, that's also very nice. But yeah, that's Sweet Bee. Next on the team roster, we have our our Goofy Goober, the one, the only, Goofy Goober. Actually, I forgot his name is actually Goofy Goober, so me saying Goofy Goober spoils as Goofy Goober. I should probably try to do that in a different way. Oops. But anyway, homie's rocking.
I didn't know that thing learned
Max
X,
HP, 4 special attack,
but
Max
with
Division,
Toxic is very nice.
and a Terrapagos right there.
I feel like it would have been better if you put Toxic specs here.
We just chilling with Golden Go anyway, because you can always just switch into Toxic. But outside Golden Go, we can kind of just spam Toxic into the team because I don't expect Mug to come. And anything we can Toxic, you know, Hex. As long as it's not
Does he have poison? Oh, I got Mach. Yeah, so Toxic might maybe better.
Or even Enamorous. This thing's really here to check the Enamorous, because if you're Terra blasting me and getting boost. It's some like okay, I'm still figuring out how Stellar works, but I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be able to just roll past us because of how high our SPDF is naturally. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Anyway, that's Goofy Goober. We're really here to check the Enamorous. You can check Typhlosion, just don't check Gligar, who I don't even think is coming. But yeah, next on the team roster is my Cocaine Bear. Okay, these names are actually giving away the mon. Okay, I need to go about this differently. But if you guys haven't figured it already, next on the team is Cocaine Bear, who is rocking his Assault Vest, Mind's Eye for the ability, Max HP, Max Defense, 4 special attack.
That thing is very bulky.
I wanted as much bulk as possible, so we went Max Defense with Assault Vest. Especially considering for the most part we can just blow like if we can touch something super effectively, we probably kill it. And the things we can't touch super effectively, there's still a really good chance we can just kill those things. And the main reason we have Trailblaze is because Trailblaze, after the webs are up, pretty much allows us to outspeed everything on the team. Then we have Vacuum for priority in case that doesn't happen. And then the main stat moves we have, we're going to be clicking our Blood Moon and Earth Power. For the most part, I can click Earth Power into a lot of things. And the things I can't click it into, they just die to a Blood Moon, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, that is our Saluna. Next on the team roster is the one, the only Das Bones, the Skarmory, who's rocking his Rocky helmet, sturdy for the ability, Max HP, 4 attack, Max Defense. So since we have Goofy Goober as a special wall, we have this guy as a physical wall. He has Brave Bird, Whirlwind, Stealth Rock, and Roost. If we can get up Hazard so my opponent can not be switching in and out all freely, as well as break Terrapagos' Terra Show, that'd be nice. We have Roost to stay healthy, Rocky helmet so we can ship down the physical attackers, Whirlwind to whirlwind anything that wants to be annoying. And then we have Brave Bird as our main, well, pretty much only way to attack things. But yeah, that is Skarmory. Next on the team roster is the one, the only Bon Clay, the Quaqualal, who is rocking his Lumberry because, you know, Golden Go could try to T-Wave us, Terrapagos could try to Toxic. Granted, it makes a lot more sense for Terrapagos in particular just to
was it
attack us.
electric?
Because of Aqua Step stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, he has other ways to like status us because, like, for example, there's Rotom, he could Will-O-Wisp us, T-Wave us, like all that stuff could be annoying. So we have Quaquaval with a Lumberry, so he can't get status. Well, he can get status, but we can.
And the last one, Cinderace?
It's our one-time get a jail-free card. How about that? Terramok, we have the Moxie ability, Terra Electric, Max Attack, 52 SPDF, 204 Speed because we're only speed, because we're speed creeping. Honestly, I forgot we were speed creeping, but we put the rest in SPDF because the main things that hit us super effectively are special attackers. We are Adamant Nature with Aqua Step, Close Combat, Knockoff, and Sword Stance. If I can SD and get an Aqua Step up, like, bro, this thing kind of just goes crazy. Because no matter what Terra and Enamorous goes for, it shouldn't be able to take a +2 Aqua Step, which is kind of crazy. Even if Rotom is max defense, it does not live a +2 CC, especially if we get up rocks. So if those two aren't living our hits, what do you think that says about everything else on the team? And I think I've said everything needs to be said about Quaquaval. My guy just needs to SD and Aqua Step, and we are off to the races. But yeah, that is Quack. We're mainly running the SD6. I feel like he invites in Rotom most of the time anyway, so since we're Lumberry, it should in theory be a free SD Aqua Step and then close combat, because once we Terra, what is Rotom really hitting us with? I mean, even Hydro Pump, we can live one of those, so yeah, the idea. That's Bon Clay. Next on the team roster, last but not least, the team mascot himself. You guys know this man was coming. It's the one, the only, well, I guess he's not a man. I guess he's not a man, he's a bunny. He's sold. This is rocking his heavy boots. Libera for the ability, 104 HP, 252 attack, 152 speed. This, I know we're speed creeping and Enamorous with this. We have Powerball, Low Kick, Sucker Punch, and U-Turn, so basically just a move to hit everything.
Low Kick.
Pivoting, Sucker Punch for priority. Powerball is pretty spammable into the team, and Low Kick one shot.
I think Hydron Kick was still doing more damage to most of the team than Low Kick.
Without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Josh. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, so we're connected with Josh. Josh has brought, let's see.
Yeah, for real. But it's like full bulk with, it will still hit hard and can be fast. It's me or?
So let me see. Into this team, I feel like our best lead is honestly.
It is the video.
Like the only counter lead would be
Try to raise the volume, but
we see we just go out into Goofy Goober. So we're gonna just lead Cinderace from there. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Josh. Alright. Alright. So let's see. What did they lead off with? She-String, this guy. Okay. So the question is, do I think they're gonna stay in? I think we just fire off a Powerball anyway. Because like I said, we can just always go out and... Okay, so he's Aqua Berry. I wonder if he's a T-Wave, so he's probably T-Wave. Please miss your T-Wave. Please miss T-Wave. Please miss T-Wave. Please miss T-Wave. Oh, your Shadow Ball.
oh, Shadow Ball, okay.
Ooh, that hurt. Ridiculously a lot. We're gonna just fire off another Powerball.
And you miss.
They do. We chip them with Powerball, and you turn out. Okay.
He switched.
Scarf or not. Would it be smart to confirm if they're Scarf? Well, you're not Scarf, you're leftovers. Okay. So we're gonna U-turn here into Goofy Goober. We're gonna U-turn into Goofy Goober, so far, Golden Go's chipped, Rotom's chipped. Okay, cool. Cool. As long as we get rid of the things that just straight up kill freaking nothing. One thing we need to confirm is whether or not this Urshifu has a certain something, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna just U-turn out into Goofy Goober while I'm at it. So I'm gonna double check something.
But the mob's like 25% here.
Interesting. So Moonblast actually has a chance to kill that thing. Like, Moonblast has a chance to two-shot, so we're gonna go into you. Pretty sure they just both switch though. Into like Golden Go. Well, they go into Golden Go. We just okay. They go to T-Wave. All right, cool. It doesn't really matter. We're slow anyway. So we're gonna just we're just going to let's see.
I think T-Wave is not that bad here on the Glowking.
Just don't get paralyzed, my guy. Please don't get paralyzed. Please don't get paralyzed. don't sound like the most upbeat.
Except if you get Parrot, of course.
Your boy's kind of, I don't know if sick is the right word to call it, but we're feeling A-way. Let's put it like that. Okay. This weather is just crazy. Poe, this sounds like the bear. Okay. Okay, good. We get out of here. What?
Nope.
It works like that? Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It works like that. That is so funny. That is so funny. That's the clickbait of the century right there. Like, you really just sold me on that. Are you kidding me? That is so rude. That was so rude. That was so rude. That was very, very rude. That was very, very
Yeah,
rude.
but like because Glokey doesn't care about the.
I thought we actually broke the paralysis. Yeah, at least we chipped this thing in case they're I won't be surprised if that thing is sour. But yeah, that was so greasy. That was so greasy. That was greasy. That was greasy. That was very greasy. That was very greasy. That was very greasy. I'm pretty sure we see Rotom come out right here though. Rotom or E-down. If we see Rotom, I mean, they're gonna just vote switch, dude. It's so annoying. They can just vote switch for free. I mean, we could just go Ursaluna, but I don't know if I want to go Ursaluna just yet. Hydramon, yeah. Like, I actually want to get my hazards up at some point. So, yeah, this is crap. I'm pretty sure they just vote switch, right? They're just gonna vote switch, right? Okay. I mean, we could try to read this. We could very well try to read this. It's just
Well,
so obvious that we go goofy.
Blood Moon can't really do that much to Rotom Wash. Like, you do one Blood Moon, then Troll Blaze maybe?
We have to try to read them. Because in their mind, they might also be thinking...
You're gonna spam really some attack.
Well, I'm gonna find out, right? Okay, so let's see. Oh, you good read! Good read, my brother, good read. Good read, bro. He read me like a book with that one.
Like, you will do for what? Blood Moon?
We can do after this, though? Not really. Bro, we just have to go into...
I still think you should have went for the Glowking,
I mean...
then go for Chili Reception.
Rotom's annoying, trust. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they just vote switch here, right? They just... How bad do we need this guy, though? Yeah, it's not, like, super duper bad. Okay. Do you try to vote switch right here? I
Yeah,
go for the
that's why.
Okay, good.
Oh, you missed.
Good thing we stayed in, good thing we stayed in, so we didn't waste a turn. Cool.
So now... Okay, you can go for Vacuum Wave and knock out that thing.
Why? Don't you have like, better, like, other things?
Of course,
Okay,
you didn't have the,
wave and kill this thing.
you know, Battle Bond Iron Bundle.
So Ursula takes out
So,
the
Hydro Pump miss. It's bound to happen.
Which is kind of the... Now they kind of struggle to break through, Skarmory a little bit. Poe. I mean, we just Vacuum Wave, right?
Well,
Yeah, I think we just Vacuum Wave to chip this thing.
we'll see.
So we're gonna get some chip on this guy. Ooh, that's some juicy chip. That's a real juicy chip.
Oh, you go for U-turn.
You love to see
They were
that.
expecting the
Got a
switch.
chip. You go, Ursula. That was some juicy chip. You go, boy. All right. That was some juicy chip. Hold up. G-string. This thing. I'm kind of curious. Do we kill this thing? Let me see something. Ursaluna. Golden Go. We actually don't, but I mean...
Yeah, Rotom Bond.
Okay.
But didn't happen.
Here's the thing. If we get rid of Golden Go, it opens up Rabambi a lot. So,
Yeah, that's a fact.
I mean, are you
Because you can go for Vacuum Wave here and still do damage because of
fire this off?
Mine Eye.
Yeah, it's
Oof,
good, though. It's
almost.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding
Would
me.
that kill?
He gets,
Wow.
he gets his focus blast, but misses his Hydro Pump. That is one of the funniest things ever. Okay, cool. So Ursula, you did more than enough.
So you can bring down the Quacklevolt.
I could just go into... Well, here's the thing.
You can almost go for like Swords Dance.
I think we go into...
You can go for Quacklevolt, Swords Dance. Because if it got Thunder Wave, you get heal.
Yeah, we go into you.
So you can just go like Swords Dance, Terra after, Aqua Jet, Aqua Steps, and GG. Like
I swear, if he lives this, I'm gonna just be so dumbfounded.
Quacklevolt is one I need to try.
So
I want to try.
We get to keep our focus action.
Of course, Water Starter for life.
I want to go Rabambi because he doesn't really have... Like, Urshifu dies, Serena dies. You have to go...
Big
into-
Stepper.
And you have to lock a move.
And you Terra Electric, so
Pinky.
pretty free.
Okay, so you have to lock a move in front of us. That's like a thing. We're going
Except webs at least.
I think I click... Wait. I think we click...
Because if it's Scarf or Shifu, it can be a problem.
Because if they tear... Okay, see, that's why I click Because here's the thing, right? If they are starved, they're Terra Stellar. Here's the thing. Are you a fairy and a psychic type, or are you just... Are you fairy and flying? This is so confusing to me. I'm kind of confused as to how this works. Because I know it keeps your base... Okay. I think we go into... Slow King after that.
No, I need to try it with Terra.
And keep
Well,
Sweet Bee around.
in the early days, it wasn't my team, main team. I love that one. Go for Terra, Poison,
What?
Close Combat, Ice Spinner, Aqua Step, Swords Dance.
Did we just lose this thing now?
I love also the bulky one.
We might just lose this thing. Maybe I should have attacked it. Terra Blast.
Like, if I remember correctly, it was like max HP, max speed, bulk up over Swords Dance.
Okay. That's crazy. I think we just lose this. Well, I'll just think a lot of Terra. Let me see something. So, Terra Blast. Your Terra Blast Stellar. Yo, this is crazy. Why does this... Wow, we lose to this.
You might be able to bring Quacklevolt. You just don't have to Terra.
Yeah, we have no counterplay to this. We just lose. I knew Stellar was possible, but I thought it worked under the... I guess it's just the defensive typing that stays the same. Okay, we don't live this hit, so we just have to click Whirlwind and pray. We don't live this hit. I don't know what we should have done. Oh, never mind, we do live. So yeah, Whirlwind, get him out of here.
Yeah, that's good.
Get him out of here. But how do we stop ourselves from losing to this, though? That's the big question. Another choice mark, though. But they're Terra Stellar. Do they get slowed down by the webs? I'm not sure how that works.
Oh, you basically skip your regular type defensively.
So I'm going to Roost. And the reason I'm going to Roost is because if Enamorous comes back in, we can always Whirlwind it out as long as we're at full health. We can always Whirlwind it out as long as we're at full health. That is crazy. You were like +3 and didn't kill us. I wonder if
maybe.
Are they attack boosted, like physical Enamorous? Okay, so this actually gives us our stuff back. Cool.
Who knows? We only see Terra Blast. That will make sense. Maybe he makes. Can have like what do you call Mystical Fire still.
We're in a very tough predicament because Quacklevolt has to Aqua Step twice for us to outspeed this. We're going to Whirlwind again. Super. Okay, so they're physical. Oh wait. So they're physical. That means as long as we keep Skarmory healthy, we can deal with this thing. So we're gonna Whirlwind again. We're going to Whirlwind again. Who comes out? Terrapagos. Okay. I think what we do. You have to Rapid Spin here, if you have it. You have to Rapid Spin.
It was +2, it wasn't +2?
U-turn to break this thing.
But still, yeah, regardless, I've done still more damage, that's true.
We're going to U-turn to break their Terra Shell. They have to Rapid Spin. Flamethrower, okay. I'm convinced that it's Specs. There's no freaking way you're not Specs. There's just no freaking way. So we're going to U-turn here. We're going to U-turn to break their... Okay, they're just going to swap out. Who do they swap into? I'm assuming we're going to say... Poison Ivy. Who the heck is that? Oh, you? Okay. We're going to U-turn. You're not Helmet, are you? Please don't be Helmet. 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 They are Helmet. Okay, thankfully we live. Oh, we don't live, actually. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. So, we're still not out of the woods here. How do we not lose? How do we not lose? Because we have to... I think we just have to go in and just click Bug Buzz. There's no real switching to Bug Buzz, so we just have to click Bug Buzz. Okay. That was a good read on their part, though. I can't deny it. So let's just click Bug Buzz here. Beating the Enamorous is going to be so hard, no matter what we try to do. Okay, so Poison Ivy is down. Like, we're walking one of the most delicate ropes of all time. Pinky, okay. Like, bro, we have to somehow get Quacklevolt to Aqua Step twice. Which doesn't seem likely. We have to go into you, though. Or maybe we shouldn't have done that. I don't know. We might be throwing. We might be slightly throwing. Terra Blast, okay. How much do we take from this? We take... Okay, a lot. I think we have to Roost and then Whirlwind, because I think what we need to really do is get some rocks up. Because let me say something. Well, let's click Whirlwind while I plot out the next part of this idea. Quacklevolt, Enamorous, Choice Scarf, 115 attack, Terra Stellar, Terra Blast, you... Wait. We live a hit from this thing? We can live a hit from this thing? It's Poe. What we probably should have done was sack... I don't even know, bro. Maybe we should have sacked our... We're in a tough spot. Because now we need to Roost. Enamorous comes in. We have to sack you. Yeah, we have to sack you. Because what we need to try to do is get our Roost off. That's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough. We need to try to get our Roost off. Close combat, okay. So let me say something. Can Quacklevolt somehow kill...
Yeah, it will make sense. Because he got a lot of speed F bulk.
You actually can.
And outside of Skarmory, you don't have physical threat, defensive. Well, maybe Ursula Blood Moon.
If they are Scarf, though... yeah, we lose. Oh, this is so frustrating. 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 Oh my goodness, this is so frustrating. Yeah, we lose. I wish I would have known. Oh, goodness gracious, bro. So Quackball actually can live in whatchamacallit from an Amorous from full health, but the thing was Scarf though, so that actually. Oh my goodness, bro. We should have sacked Poe then. Not sacked Poe. We should have sacked. You guys get the idea, bro. You guys get the idea. We lose to Amorous. There's no way we beat it. There's just no way. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. I really wanted to win this game. Goodness gracious, we really needed to win this game. Now we have to win the next 2 games to make playoffs. But it's all good though. We lost to a good competitor, bro. That's all there is to it. So Quackball goes down to this, bro. That's so. So now I know Terra Stellar.
Damn.
So
yeah, Trophy Nam is Scarf.
Dang, bro. Back-to-back L's is tough, but it is what it is.
Josh Inam, sorry, is Scarf.
Goodness. Enamorous went crazy. GG's to my opponent. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't done so, please hit a like and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.
What's good, everybody?
Oh, all right. So now we're going to check the matchup real quick. Give me 1 sec. Bandito versus Davion. So we got Iron Bundle Goat, Iron Tread. Oh, Terra Captain as well. Iron Tread, Zapdos. We have Ogre Point Cornerstone, Slow King, Ditto Terra Captain, Dragonite, Overquill, Caldeo, and Wigglytuff Terra Captain as well. And Davion got Spectrier. You got Root Terra Captain, Screamtail, Vitagross, Tentacruel, Blaziken, Hydreigon, Swampert, Avalugg Terra, and Greedent Terra Captain as well. So let's go to the battle.
Welcome to Generation 9 Draft League. We are in week number 6 of the case
Let's go to 10
MDL.
man.
This is a KCDL champion matchup, baby. So as you see here, we're facing off against our season 1 champion of the KCDL, Davion. Of course, their team is super scary. I'll put a link in the description below of a Patreon video, whatever.
Season 1 against champion season 2 of KCDL.
Or shout out to Desmond Lexi, and of course, well, not really Desmond Lexi, but shout out to Kaz. You know, the main person from Guy Type's crew. Shout out to them for helping me build the team. Also, shout out to them for helping out with, ideas, Saki Do, and especially Dustin Lexi for helping out with the mocks and everything. So yeah, before we start, I want to say make sure you like, subscribe to Davion. You do check them out for yourselves. They're about to be around 500 subscribers, so make sure you check it out. And let's get into the video, baby. Let's get it. All right, we got Davion real quick. Let's see. And we're going to lead off with Terra Bundle, our Mudkip fan. Let's see, and as you see, Terra Steel Greedent and Terra Electric Zarude. Saki Dude got that right, baby! Saki Dude got their Terra correct. Of course, we got that through. You're scared of the bundle, but I'm amazed that Saki Dude got the Terra correctly. Let's see, they got Zarude. Oh my goodness, no Swampert. Of course, most of their mons are good. You got Metagross, obviously, and I see the notes and everything. Of course, you got Greedent Boys. They're finally bringing the Greedent out to predict me. Amazing. No quick attack, unfortunately, for them. So let's see. I'm going to go to my notepad because I have all the notes. You're going to take the few notes, boy. So I see that, so I'm guessing that either Professor X or Colossus. I'm going to get rid of Avalugg. Let me see. Do Greedent. Yeah, there's Greedent Boys. Let's see. Here we got Bandito first phase. Davion. Yeah, so there's none of that. Let's see. And I see Metagross, so let me see here. Cool. Yeah, look at that right there. Let's see. I see a Professor X. That's definitely the Metagross for sure. So what I'm going to do now is go for a flip turn on the Metagross. I do not expect them to go for an agility, which I think they will go for. Flip turn for 3 damage. Of course, that'll be something scary, but I see them going to a Stealth Rock set. And I got an idea for them. I'm going to go Zapdos. When they get paralyzed, that's amazing. So we got that 3, we got Black Canary, let's see. That 3. So they don't have their Black Canary. Amazing. Screen Cell was always going to be an issue, so we have that at least. So they have no ground type, so Thunderbolt is absolutely free.
If you had Discharge, that would have been better.
On this. Of course, there's that, and they go for Ice Punch. Nice. No freeze, no that. Okay. So now is Roost up for damage, and let's see, and you go for Earthquake, probably, correct? Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, no, should be good.
About that, yeah. Good luck, have fun. Let's see the Roost. Let's get that Roost off. Yeah, that's going to be super scary on that front. I'm not surprised. I'll be so happy about that. Well, look at the Gen 5 coming through, baby. Yeah, if I can hear the audio, we can do the audio. Let's see, they roost up, damage. Let's see, heal that up. Please don't EQ. Ice Punch, nice. You get paralyzed? No paralyzed. Okay. So I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt again. I think they might be protected paths, you never know. But if you're not mine, not having no Rapid Spin, no nothing. I mean, the main mon we have is Dragonite, and we have heavy duty boost for that. Let's see. Let's Thunderbolt, let's see damage, let's see paralyzed. No, you go Ice Punch again. No freeze, right? No freeze indeed! Yes, sir. Or they Bullet Punch, though. Or they Bullet Punch. I'm guessing a Bullet Punch to get to finish me off. That's my best bet. But Zapdos finally got their first kill. Amazing. You go Thunderbolt, knock out the Metagross. Perfect. We have that coming through. Let's see. Are they going to bring in their food for the Zarude? Let's see. Are they going to go to Zarude now and go Terra? Like, are they going to go for the Greedent? Let's see. I won't be surprised either way. They're both Terra Steel. Okay, so they're both Hurricane Resist. That's the main thing. What we're going to do now is, if they do go Greedent, I'm going to Thunderbolt no matter what. Because they're going to cheat Couch, obviously. That's going to happen. I know they're probably going to deal with that Hurricane shenanigans, so be pulled. So whatever move they go to, there's that. So Zapdos is down, so the SR and that. So we have that at least. So we need to go to this. So SR. So SR. SR. IP. And KO Zap. There we go. KO by Zap. So we have that. So they go Blaze again. Nice. So I wonder what they're going to go into because I can literally go for a Roost on their Protect turn. Let's see. I won't be surprised if they go Overheat or whatever, but this will be a perfect sacrifice turn. If they do that, let's see if they be greedy. I want to see if they're greedy and go for a Protect to get rid of that turn. Because I know they're excited about that. Of course, they're Sam Wilson. That's obviously their Blaziken. Let's see. Are they going to bring out their Protect? Let's see. Are they going to bring Protect and literally get gooped by myself? The main thing is they're scared of the Ditto. That's the main thing. If they go sub, then that's not surprising. I'm going to keep Thunderbolting until they have something coming through. But yeah, that's the main thing. If they sub, then they sub. So that's how it is. But if they get paralyzed, then that's going to be their fault. So the Zapdos has static. So we have that. They know that at least. So they have.
That's why if you play defensive Zapdos, you go for the discharge over Thunderbolt.
Okay, so every recoil damage, let's see.
The extra damage is not worth it, in my opinion.
Nice. So we know that at least. I am going to go into my Yadoman. Okay, so that's the main thing. I'm going to go into my Syracuse and everything. And let's see. Let's see. I can Stream Speed after this. There's Dragonite, my Syracuse. Obviously, I'm going to go for a DD. I don't think you have. I mean, you only have Stone Edge, so you have that at least. So I'm going to go for a DD. Let's see what you're going to do from there. So you are Blitz. And then let's see. I know your speed boost most likely. So
I think I should have went for the Earthquake here. It doesn't have nothing that really want to switch on Earthquake outside of Zarude.
Not Lord, Life Orb. So, and then of course speed boost probably. Let's see. They go for a knockoff. Obviously, to get that Dragonite thing. Heavy duty boots, amazing. To get Life Orb chip, I am gonna go for a DP. As you see, from that, so their Flare Blip knockoff. So
But now, like the Blaziken would still be faster.
Speed boost. So what I'm gonna do now is extreme speed out this entire turn because I know they're gonna be something silly. So like say that, I see their Life Orb, Blitz, KF, knockoff, and then I'm not surprised if they go Stone Edge. So I'm gonna extreme speed out because that's gonna be my main way of breaking through Stream Tail, which I don't think I need Stream Tail at all. Yeah, they don't even have Stream Tail, my bad. So basically, Dragonite can really just break the team apart if they're not careful. So I'm gonna extreme speed. That's gonna KO the Frail Blaziken most likely. So unless they have upper hand, then I highly doubt they have that. So I highly doubt they're gonna have upper hand. So let's see. If they do, I'm not surprised, honestly. If they do have upper hand, I'm not surprised. Let's see. There's of course Life Orb, speed boost. Speed boost, Poland. Let's see. There's extreme speed, KO by Blaziken, KO Blaziken. Night by Syracuse.
Sorry about that.
Have that at least. Let's see which one's go out to
Had
next.
another battle.
I see a nice and
It
beautiful
did
situation
score.
going on here. We're down 5-4. We're down 5-4, my bad. But I'm like saying we're down so we can keep up this game. But this is gonna be super scary because they have Spectre here, obviously. We're faster than them, guaranteed by +1. The main thing is
Opera Division.
because if they Shadow Ball and they're faster than me, then I can literally get Ditto out and get them destroyed. We have that at least. Okay, so that's the main thing. The Reed's there, there's Aqualad, that's their name boy, and then Green Boys. That's the main thing. That's their scary front. So we have that at least. So their normal type is just definitely a way to counter out Ditto and their shenanigans being pulled. Let's see. You go Ghost Rider, obviously that's their Spectre here. So they do not know that I'm gonna be faster than them guaranteed after DD. So they're gonna realize that I'm Jolly. So that's probably gonna be their main shock to them because they not know about that. Unless they're Scarf. Unless they're Scarf and they get the boost. Look, and that's the main thing. I am Spadef on the Dragonite, so we have that at least. So that is some scary aspect that they have to know about. So do they know that I'm Jolly to outrun Spectre by +1? That's the main thing because I can literally go Ditto, Terra fighting on them once they send out Zarude and they get completely cooked. So or they go Green and they get completely cooked. So they have that at least. I see Sam Wilson, I see the Green Boys, that's obviously there. Oh, there's Scarf. Okay, and that's barely gonna do nothing. Even though we get a Spadef drop, I think that's gonna hurt a lot with the Earthquake. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot.
First time seeing Scarf Spectre.
I don't mind it, because guess what? It means you get walled out by the lights of my Overquill.
Usually that thing is so fast.
I don't mind sacking on my D-Knight. Let's see. Even though you get +1, there's that. You sack off the D-Knight. You are Scarf Spectre. So you're trying to play out that thing that I'm not playing with the bait. I'm going to go to my Overquill. Shout out to Time Man on the run. Let's see.
Can be good against Ditto Scarf.
Let's see, get hit by the Brox. Let's see. And I am going to go for a here. So KO. Let's see. Spectre can get KO'd by the Overquill. But you want to predict a read and do that. I'm not going to predict a read. I'm going to go into this. And whatever happens, happens. So they realize, yep, they go this. Let's see, and then goes Aqualad, that's their Tentacruel, obviously. Of course, there's a Spinner, let's see, Crunch, let's see. Of course, that's that. I am thinking they're gonna knock off my, when you're gonna knock off my Citrus Bear, I don't mind. Either way, we're gonna crunch off the, this mon, let's see. That's the main thing, we're gonna crunch off the Tentacruel, that's the main threat, and if they're slower, I mean, we're faster than Zapdos, yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, the main thing is, if we're faster than Zapdos, or whatever, we're faster than Zapdos. And I think we're gonna get rid of the Tentacruel and everything from there, so, they knock off, obviously, get rid of my Citrus Berry. What I'm gonna do now is this, I'm gonna crunch off, let's see. Nom nom, does that roll? Did not get a roll. I'm gonna save the Tentacruel up and everything for that. I know you're AV, so I'm gonna go my Yadoman. Let's see. They withdraw their Aqualad. Amazing. What do you bring out? They go to their Beast Boy. Nice. They go forward as the road. Okay, that's amazing. So that means I literally go for my Yadoman, obviously. And what I'm gonna do now is Yawn on the Zarude. Let's see. Yawn on the Zarude would be amazing. Never used Yawn before in this entire Gen 9 stuff. I never used Sleep in Draft League. So, I mean, I haven't did Sleep because it's not mainly accurate. But there's the thing. They go Trailblaze. Obviously, they're super set. There we go. Boom, and now we know we're gonna Yawn them.
Yawn is pretty nice because now you force a switch, except if it's a Lumberry.
So what I'm gonna do now is Chilly Reception. If they knock me out, let's see. Beast Boy gets withdrawn. Amazing.
Okay, so yeah, you force a switch.
Amazing. So they go there, typical. I don't mind that. Kind of chilly out, let's see. Let's see the chilly reception. Amazing. Amazing build from Kaz, obviously. So we have that at least. Let's see. We get snow out. Goodbye to the Slow King. Let's see. I am going to go into my bundle. Let's see. That's going to go bundle. New Year AV. I know you're gonna go to something.
Blizzard
I am. You see here. I know the Blizzard you out on the Blizzard. No matter what, I think you get KO'd either way. So strong Blizzards mean get rid of the Lizards. That's how I say it. So,
yeah, you don't have nothing's faster except this Scar Spectre.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It lived. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh never mind. I don't think
what a surprise.
Don't throw it like you did last time. Don't throw.
Oh, it's not Scar. It's not Specs. It's
Oh yeah. Let's do this, Bandito. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's my thing. I get thrown out. I throw games like a stupid. But that's the main thing. We're gonna get the Ditto out. Let's see. That's the scary part. Is we have Spectre here, we have that, so Reclash and KO the Tentacle, so that's that. So
damn, that's you just got some chip damage, useless chip damage.
Goodbye to that. I mean, I hate Tentacle. This is an annoying mod. Let's see. I'm just go Blizzard if they go Breed it. Let's see. Or they go that. If they go Breed and go Hydro Pump most likely. So they have that at least. So let's see who they go out to now. They go to. I'm guessing they're Green Boys, correct? I'm wondering if that's the Green Boys from Nexus. Let's see. And I say so myself. I am predicting them going into. They go. That's definitely their Breed. Yep, there's Tippy Toe. Obviously, I knew this was going to be a unique name. I think you're going to go Terra. Let's see. Hydro Pump doing a lot of damage. Let's see. You're going to do anything with you. Belly Drum. Body Slam. Nice. Is he paralyzed? No paralyzation. I am going to go Blizzard. Let's see. Is he Blizzard? He's freeze. Is he? Force their cheek pouch. Let's see. I know they've got the Tech because, my friend, my old friend Whiskey gets all pissy about this entire set. So that means they have that. You know, Body Slam. Do they get rid of me? They do not.
We leave because of the snow.
And I'm going to finish them off with a Hydro Pump. Let's see. Hopefully.
You miss.
Miss.
Do you have the battle bomb iron bundle?
This is the Maki fan. Yes, sir!
Looks like you got it.
Hydro Pump right there. They don't knock off. Trying to predict me for a switch. Yes, sir! Goodbye to the bundle. So we have that at least. So that means there's that. They knock off my heavy duty boots, so they know about that. I am going to go my overcross and guarantee be faster. Let's see. I see you. You see me. I hit by the rocks and see what you need. I am going to go for a gunshot because I never know what's going to happen. Please don't tear up. I swear to God, I get teared on. I'll be mad. I'm mad at myself mainly. But the main thing is if they do that, gunshot to knock out the Greet it, applies to the Fat Squirrel. So we got Payon, we got Greet it, so okay.
It did have the battle bomb.
We got Quill for number 1, so we got that number 2. So
maybe.
Will is the second. So now they're down 3-2. You see that? This is Zarude.
Because if you can get the like, he let Zarude go for at least for 1, probably bring Ditto. Scarf Ditto +2. Well, Scarf +1 +2 Toro. Maybe. You're electric.
Oh, never mind. My bad. There's the mic audio from Ohio. Let's see. I know you're gonna knock off your bulk up. Okay, nice. So this is the situation that I had right here. Of course, I paint split out. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Get a lot of health drain. Let's see. And I get a lot of health back. I am gonna go for gunshot. Let's see how much damage I'll do. But you're going to juice up my Ditto nicely. So keep up the good work, Davion. I think the Ditto's gonna work out perfectly. Bulk up. I don't mind that. Let's see. And you can do that. Let's see. And I'll poison you hopefully. Let's see. Gunshot miss unfortunately, but that doesn't matter. All that matters is the poison point. Let's see. All that matters is the Zarude gets poison pointed, and of course my Intimidate Mon literally becomes a poison Mon to them. So that's the main thing. They have to knock me off, which is their main thing. So they're knock off and Trailblaze. That's the scary part for them. So they know in their mind that, of course, they do that. They bulk up for a 3rd turn. They do not know that my Ditto has that. Let's see. Please don't try hit. There we go. Perfect.
Good hit. Right? Poison?
Yes, sir!
Oh.
There's the poison on the move.
And that's badly?
Okay,
no, that's regular.
No, sir, for me. I know the game's well enough for you, Davion. I am potentially going to go...
I'll be honest, I'm sure I don't know nothing about the battle. I don't watch battle before the I hope Jungle Leading. With bulk up usually is better. Oh, synthesis. So yeah, he's gonna go down then.
Amazing. You got poison chip damage. So their synthesis bulk up. I completely walled them. Oh my goodness, I completely walled them. Amazing. So there's a root is, of course, TE, which is Terra Electric. Boom. Of course, they have that. So their moveset is, of course, let me see here. Okay, so bulk up, trail. Of course, they go Terra Blast Electric. Okay, that's scary. That's scary. So Terra. Terra Electric. TD. Okay, that's scary territory. That means I literally have to go to Ditto. And I literally have to go Terra Fighting now. Ditto, obviously, is going to be my Pokemon MD. Is this the mirror that we need, or is it the mirror that we heed? I see Terra Fighting, obviously. Scary aspect, let's see.
Wow.
Let's see, I see something coming in.
Terra Fighting, oh, that's not good, because now he has Spectre.
Sad I threw away one of my Mons, but I don't care at this point, because it's pretty funny that we did KO the Terra on the Ditto. That's where my Mon, like, Ditto! Let's see, that's Terra Fighting on the Zarude. Obviously, that's going to be a scary aspect, let's see. Terra Fighting versus Terra this, let's see. Let's see how much damage they'll do. I'm going to Terra Blast first, let's see. Let's see a Terra Blast, let's see, boom. Barely anything, let's see how much damage it'll do to me. They set this up, so they're trying their best to stall it out, let's see. Okay, so we have that at least, the poison
yeah,
they have that damage, let's see. Please give me the crit, because I'm guaranteed faster than you. I just have 5 moves to do it, and that's the scary part, let's see. and it's all at the random chance of my crit. Let's see how we're gonna do this.
Like Davion can almost spam synthesis,
Time to deal with that shenanigans being pulled. So.
go for Trailblaze just to make sure you're faster.
Oh man, that's scary. Do that. It's a Terra Blast. Let's see how much damage I'll do to the Zaru. Let's see fighting. Okay, it barely does nothing, but let's see. The big Terra Blast. They synthesis up. So they're down. So synthesis. Of course, get the poison chip down because they literally have to prey upon that. That's the main thing. They're trying to stall me out. Let's see. It's Terra Blast again. Synthesis and then first trail. There we go. The synthesis again. Are they gonna go for synthesis? Yep. So let me see here. Get that last. Let me see. Every turn they try doing that, they literally get healed up and they get poisoned down. Let's see. Let me see here. Let's see. And like that. Let's see.
Maybe you have to switch here.
They're +3 to stop rock on the field. Let's see. And we're Scarlet. Let's see. We're fighting type. Let's see. They're +3/+3. Let me see here. They have that. So let me see here. All my moves down. So they got 2 left. So they use 3 synthesis and they already used a 4th. So they have that. So they've used 4 of them. So they have 4 of them at least used. So they're halfway done with their synthesis. Let's see. The Terra Blast again. Let's see the Terra Blast move. Boom.
Oh, he got the crit. But you still have to switch. You still have to switch because of the...
That's amazing. So they have their Spectre now.
The, what do you call? Spectre.
Out into my Slow King. Amazing. The main thing now is I sacrifice this and I kill the Spectre. But that's absolutely amazing. We came through. Goodbye to them. Look at that right there. That's going to be there. Look at that gameplay I'm playing. Let's see. Here's the tab. You do this. Let me see. Shadow Ball. Obviously their move. Let's see. Okay, they do that. The crit, of course.
Oh, that was a crit. Well, a crit for a crit.
I think I win the game. If
but let's see.
Let's see. Hopefully. We do have that chance.
You basically have to...
Hopefully we're surviving. Let's see.
Go. I get crit.
Right, they do the transformation, right?
Crystal.
Perfect. So we're both starved.
Yeah, for real.
Game like this.
Bulky setup is always a risk.
Let's see. They go faster. Let's see. They KO me.
Damn, that was so close.
I'm so sad. Man, the man in the mirror, all right. We do lose the Davion. Very good matchup. It was just like sad I threw the greed away, man. Damn.
I feel like the Terra was bad, but at the same time you had to go for the Terra, which is...
2 and 4 with -1. But yeah, that is so
It's...
unfortunate. And they're faster.
Yeah.
Terra did not help.
It was really lost because of the... Speed tie, literally. Literally got a speed tie.
Hello everyone, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Alright, so... Bando lost again. Well, let's go for the other matchup. Give me 1 sec. Will it be long? This is Mike, the Sun team. This is the Sand team, basically. Zach on the left with Ogrepan Wellspring, Excadrill Terra, Kyurem, Tyranitar, Clefable. Oh shit. Sorry, because I'm playing at the same time, I'm doing two things at the same time. Alright. And the Thunderous T with the Terra, Incineroar, Northern, Onstone, Okidogi, and Persian. And we have Mike with the Great Tusk, Walking Wake, Iron Moth, the other Thunderous Incarnate form, Issuing Liligi, Snorlax, Ninetales Kanto, and Terra, Adderine, and King Gambit. So Sun versus One Last Weather War for 2025 as a treat. Let's see.
Depending on what you celebrate, or if you didn't celebrate anything, I hope you're having a great day. This week, I'm taking on Wreck-It Mike, coach of the Virginia Victini, and it's going to be a good old-fashioned weather war, so...
Let's go.
So I wanted to break down the tech that I'm bringing this week for said weather war. My opponent's team is going to be just below the webcam, and my full team will be in the description below, so you can see exactly what I'm bringing. Otherwise, just one last note is that for this specific reporting, I have a new webcam and a new capture card, so things will be a little bit more smooth, I'm hoping. However, for the battle, we're still going to be using the old specs, so that won't be any different. Anyways, if it's a weather war, obviously I got to bring the setter, and this week I have Tyranitar. Now, I'm not going full on sand mode for this battle because Tyranitar isn't necessarily the best matchup in my opponent's team. It's like okay, helps with Ninetales, Hatterene to a lesser extent. Iron Moth is another big reason to bring it, but in general, I just wanted it because my opponent's team is very sand or sun oriented, and I wanted to be able to stop that. The real interesting move on this set is Sandstorm, as you can see. With Sandstorm, I'm able to reset my opponent's weather and be able to hit them even if they have sunny days. So I should be able to pretty comfortably win that weather war. Otherwise, I have dual stab because it's pretty decent into my opponent's team. Otherwise. Next
he's
is
going for Great Tusk, I guess.
Has a decent shot
Even Thunders.
this week. So I'm just, max attack, max speed, and then SD Trailblaze.
Or even issue in the Ligand versus next
point. As well as potentially get around a Terra Grassmon, so that is pretty useful for me there. Kiram, I liked the idea of a Dragon Dance set with Mix yet again this week. It feels like it's just always good into my opponents. I do have to be a little bit more careful here, though, because without Dragon Dance, I'm going to need a few of them if I'm going to want to be able to outspeed things in the sun. And also, I'm running the Never Melt Ice instead of the Loaded Dice because I just want to be able to hit things harder with Freeze Dry. Earth Power felt pretty necessary to beat King Gambit if it doesn't terrestrialize. Otherwise, I would probably just be a full physical set this week. Next is Thunderous. I'm Terra-flying this week because I think it's just a really good stab into my opponent's team. Their only flying resist is Thunderous and then King Gambit pre-Terra. And Thunderous isn't going to be able to do that much to me if I terrestrialize because of my Volt Absorbability. Otherwise, I just have a lot of utility options. Knockoff is good in case they bring in Hatterene, and I want to get rid of that item. Focus Blast, it's King Gambit, and then I want to Volt Switch for some pivoting. The Yache Berry here is specifically for Great Tusk's Ice Spinner. I want to be able to take a hit from that and KO it with Terra Blast. And I'm specifically Terra Blast flying here instead of, say, Rat's Knot because I think a Rindo Berry makes some sense here, and they may try to target that for me. Here I have Choice Scarf, Sand Force, Excadrill. I wanted to bring Sand Force because I think it has a lot of potential and it can hit really hard here. The moves are pretty standard Excadrill moves, but I am Terra Flying this week once again to help with the Great Tusk. Also, I can maybe catch a Hisuian Lilligant off guard if that comes in, Sun is up, and I'm not locked in Earthquake or Rock Slide, I suppose. I can then Terra Flying and then take a hit as long as it doesn't clip Triple Axle. But I like Choice Scarf because it means Excadrill isn't entirely reliant on Sand to outspeed a lot of my opponent's threats, so that felt pretty good here. And then lastly is Clefable. This time around, it's just here to get up rocks, slow down some of the faster Pokemon. It's mainly here actually to help check Walking Wake. In the sun, I still take a lot of damage from Hydro Steam, but at the very least being able to click Moonblast or Thunder Wave, that will help me out, and I can also switch in on a predicted dragon move. Having Clefable plus Ogerpon Wellspring on this team ensures that I can't lose to Walking Wake as long as both of them are alive, as I'll be able to comfortably switch in one of them, usually without needing to sack something, so that's very helpful. Anyways, that's my team for this week. Check out my opponent below, and be sure to like and subscribe. Alrighty, we are here with week 6. I can't believe it's week 6 already. And my opponent's team is pretty crazy, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not the most confident going into this match. It's definitely going to be a pretty tough one for me because it's a pretty hard Sun team, and my opponent just has a lot of tools that are kind of difficult for me to guard against. This is a Weather War this week, so that's kind of exciting, but I just want to give a huge shout out to Wreck-It Mike, my opponent this week, for being so flexible with me. I've been busy and out and about all day, and I've kind of delayed this by like over an hour-ish already, so just huge shout outs to him and being flexible with me. I do feel bad for it being as long as it has, but anyways, let's get into the match. My opponent has a Sun team, and I have Sand. I think they're probably going to expect me to lead something like my Tyranitar, and so they may do a Great Tusk lead. So part of me wants to lead either Ogerpon or Kiram. I'm going to do an Ogerpon lead. I think Ogerpon is going to be my best lead here. Ogerpon is an offensive set with Trailblaze this week. It's Sword Stance and then ID Cudgel, Trailblaze, Play Rough. Their King Gambit is their Terra Captain this week, and it's Terra Grass. So just something to be on the lookout for. It's definitely meant to check my Ogerpon for sure. It is somewhat annoying for my team just because of how hard King Gambit can hit, but I have a decent idea. So they go QB, and that is Ninetales. Interesting. They hard led the Ninetales. So
imagine you had Rock.
Part of me wonders if they want to go for a burn straight away. Like maybe they're Will-O-Wisp and they want to go for a burn. But they may just also Baton Pass, and if I get damage on this, it's going to be better for me in the long run. I'm just going to smack him. I'm okay with smacking him. Because after the fact, they may go Lilligant. That's fair, but I don't think Lilligant kills me with anything. And I would rather just get shit for this, because then, like, their team is so Sun-focused, just from the looks of things, that it's like, if I just get damage on this now, I feel like I'm in a good spot for the Weather War. So I don't mind getting a big hit off on this. Oh, good damage. Let's see here. And they are
eject button. Okay.
So they're not like a...
Wasn't expecting that.
Or anything like that. That is fine. A little bit spooky for sure. I think one bit of tech that might be prudent to know is that my Excadrill is not Sand Rush this week. It's actually Sand Force. I probably talked about it a bit in the team intro if I'm doing one beforehand, but if I'm not, my Excadrill this week is actually Sand Force because I wanted to catch my opponent off guard and do a funny with Excadrill here. So I think this is going to be pretty good. I do want to see how much a Lilligant is going to do. If Lilligant comes out here, I do have Play Rough, Play Rough. Okay, let's see. Once we'll train this. That's a Walking Wake. Okay. And they're speed boosting. Okay. Part of me wonders if their choice, like Choice Specs, and they just want to click Cliff Turn or Hydro Steam. But it's such a fucked up play to try and go like Clefable right away. No, I mean Clefable's here to check this. But also it's such a passive play. I'm not sure if my opponent wants to predict me right away. And I've been caught by that quite a bit recently. But at the same time, if I lose my Ogerpon, it's really bad for this. So I'll go Clefable first here. And see how they want to play it. Yep, I kind of figured they would do something like this. Okay. And they're Life Orb. Okay, that is fine by me. I'm gonna go... Do I go Tyranitar on this? I think I do. I'm fine with that. Because if they go into the Ninetales, I'm not that concerned about it. But they are Life Orb, so that's what they reveal, which is fine. Go into my Tyranitar here. I have a lot of Spadef investment on this, so... No Protosynth for them. And they still Hydro Steam. I do have my Ogerpon. That doesn't do half, so that's fine. And they just take that chip. Okay. I feel like I could Ice Beam, like in the case they go Great Tusk. But part of me wants to also just click Knockoff. I'm just gonna click Knockoff here.
Yeah, that was a nice call.
I'm surprised at how much Hydro Steam they're clicking because I still have my Ogerpon, but that's okay. I'm not playing necessarily to counter their, or for my Sand as much as to deal with their shit here. Okay, so do they go Great Tusk or do they go Ninetales? Okay, they actually do go Great Tusk. I thought about clicking Ice Beam there, so I'm a little surprised that this comes out. I'm just gonna knock him here. and their weakness policy.
Weakness
Interesting.
policy.
They really wanted
Ooh.
this to do some shit to me.
Lucky he didn't wait for Ice Beam.
I think Lando should be fine because, like, worst case they Ice Spinner and I'm Yache, so I can just go this. Not really that concerned about it. Let's see. What do they do? I'm like half expecting Ice Spinner, but I would like to keep this somewhat healthy. Oh, they just Rapid Spin. Okay. Which is like fine by me. I should live in Ice Spinner, but I want to check. Thunderous versus Great Tusk. If they are offensive, Ice Spinner does 38 to 44. Yeah, I live this easily. I just don't have the Grass Knot. Although I'm like high-key willing to Terra this early. Real talk. Yeah. Because this is going to get a lot of progress on the opponent, I think. Yep. Oh, they stayed in. They're going to click Ice Spinner. But I live because of Yache. Wait, Great Tusk is going to go down here. No, bro. Bro, I get this Ice Spinner for breakfast. Yeah, bro. Get out of here.
Thank you very crit. Okay.
Swallowed.
And goodbye.
Get out of here. I hate you. Actually, I love Great Tusk. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. But that is first point, and we kind of caught him off guard there with the Yache Berry Tech. This worked perfectly because Great Tusk was a huge offensive threat to my team. And so by bringing out my Thunderous here, I think it just worked out, honestly. It worked out pretty well. They still have the King Gambit. I should keep that in mind. Terra King Gambit could be a bit of an issue. Don't get me wrong. How much does a Life Orb Walking Wake do to Ogerpon versus Walking Wake? So, that's specs. And I want a Life Orb. Draco Meteor actually fucking beats my butt. That is not great. Although I don't think they were expecting me to live there. Okay, they go Iron Moth. This one is faster. I mean, it's not a huge deal, honestly. I still have my Tyranitar. Like, they go Bug Buzz, so what? Let's see here. Do they Bug Buzz? Fire Dance? Okay.
That did nothing to Tyranitar.
I don't have Earthquake. I thought I did for some reason. Whatever. YOLO. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. It's T-Tar. I have a distinct feeling this is Scarf, by the way, but I can't prove anything. I don't know. Maybe they go Lilligant. What do they? I think they go Lilligant. It's like all my checks to Lilligant are like weak as hell at this point. So that's like not great. Well.
Yeah, for sure.
Do I land the Stone Edge? If they go Lilligant, I land the Stone Edge. I'm like chilling. Do I live this? Okay. Do I land this?
Oh, let's go. Tyranitar.
You're so good.
Tyrannigo.
Let's make it go. Perfect. Okay. But just because we're up 6-4 right now does not mean that we're anywhere near clear yet. Like, things can still go so wrong so fast. You have no idea. Okay, so they go Ninetales. Part of me thinks they're gonna click Healing Wish here. Yeah, you know what? I'm making the play. If I die, I die. So be it. If they kill me, I think I have Cure 'em though. Yeah, I definitely have Cure 'em.
Yeah. But it's... Oh, wow.
They're going Lilligant, right? They gotta be. Here's the thing, though. I can still lose pretty easily to Lilligant, actually, because it all depends on Ogerpon, actually, but Ogerpon has no defense. I let all my shit get so weak. Yeah, no, +1, I just died to CC. Oh, shit. That's not good. And my Ice Beam's not gonna do anything to this. Oh, they go this. Okay. Well, how much does it do to my Clefable? Because I am unaware. Triple Axle does kill me from here. That's the concern. I'm trying to figure out how I don't lose right away. But I want to keep Tyranitar, because maybe they flip turn here. But maybe they also Draco. Do I need Ogerpon to win the game? Like, if they just Draco and kill my Ogerpon... No, they're not going to click Draco Meteor. That's crazy. They wouldn't Draco my Ogerpon on this turn. I feel like that makes no sense. Like, that's the worst case scenario.
You see?
Okay, well,
Oh, Draco.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
fair enough.
That's specs.
To make the play there, but I think they are grossly overestimating the power. Can I set up with Kyurem on this? If it's at, like, negative? Walking Wake. It is a roll for that to kill me, by the way.
There's definitely specs.
That's still a roll to kill me here. Oh, no, that's specs. If they're life orb, they don't kill.
Yeah, like, you still have the, kind of the water advantage.
And that's just safe. I don't know, maybe I'm playing it too safe. Oh no, what? Oh fuck, why did I snap Earthquake? Because now they can just go Ninetales, sack that, they go Lilligant and click Victory Dance. Well, if they do that, I have to rely on Clef. Oh, they don't actually do that. Okay. They sack this, so Walking Wake is dead. I mean, they do the King Gambit. If they... Like, it doesn't matter. If they go Lilligant here, I still have to Earthquake it. I do wonder how much a Sand Force Earthquake is going to do to it, though. Excadrill versus Lilligant, Hisui, and Sand. Okay, that is this guy. I am just going to go T-Tar hard, and if they kill me, they kill me. Earthquake and Sand doesn't do half. Shit, man. Well, if they kill me, actually, I can go...
Oh, it's Life Orb. I didn't saw the Life Orb.
The problem is that I would need to Dragon Dance so many times to get to the point. Okay. The fact that I switch out first means they know I'm faster. Yeah, do they BP? They Weather Ball, and it becomes a Rock type move. Ooh. Okay, that's actually that's really cool. And it makes it a little difficult for me because I can't exactly go. Or at least you would think.
I think you still have to go for Tendurus.
Like some things you just have to make the call on. But I feel like they're sacking King
Because you
Gambit.
get what? King Gambit, Issue Lilligan, and Ninetales left.
Yup. No, what? This comes out. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Wow. Oh, but okay, hold on. They may just switch back, sack that. They don't. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go left here. Let's see. Because I think if they switch back, I lose. Yes! Oh my god, I fucking got it! Okay, yes! Oh, we're still in it. Okay. I'm going to hit the road light. Thank you for the sun, by the way. They Weather Ball, but this isn't gonna do jack shit to me. Okay, well that actually hurts, but whatever. This may be Encore.
Will do jack shit to me, then proceed to do a lot.
I'm gonna go Thunderous here. Because if they're Encore, they may do something sneaky. And if I sack this, it's totally fine. Yes! Oh my god! We are so back!
What a call.
Okay, there we go. This is what I was hoping to get done here. Perfect. So that's gonna be another kill for Thunderous.
But now, you will not be faster than Excadrill though. Lilligan with
Go
Excadrill.
look at here. Oh, I need to make sure I have my kills accurate. I have not been recording my opponent's kills at all, and that is my bad. But we're nowhere near out of the woods yet. Like, they can just go King Gambit, and like Sucker Punch is entirely free for them. They don't know that, but it is because I'm 4 attacks. But this Terraflying Terra Blast has been super valuable. How much does this do to my clef? Solar Blade does 364 max. I'm at like 322, right? How many turns of Sun are left? Oh, just the one. Okay, wait. This
Oh,
is
okay,
actually
so
completely fine then.
I thought
Yeah,
this
no, I
is
just realized
gone.
this. They have nothing to do. Okay, they triple axle. That is totally fine. That is a fine kill for me because their sun runs out here. There we go. Okay. Now go Exca.
Imagine you went for enough EVs to outspeed.
Excadrill, Earthquake, it does 30. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Just put the fries in the bag. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, yeah. Hiding the scarf was really nice.
There we go. It's just a King Gambit. It is a Terra Grass King Gambit.
You just said it, Terra Grass.
Like, obviously they're gonna Terra, but do they SD here? You know what? I'm feeding Clef to the wolves. Goodbye, Clef. You deserve a good rest. Because what I don't want to happen is for them to Terra and then just eat my Earthquake like it's nothing.
But then they still have a free SD though.
So the idea here is I go Clef. If they SD, they need speed, is the thing. Like, they need speed for 0 speed Clef, which I am. But I just don't want them to get, like, free shit on my Excadrill. I mean, when there's a King Gambit, there's a way. Yep. +2. Oh my god, this stupid fucking Pokemon. Just murders me if it's SD. Wait, did I see? Oh, I need to double check.
Oh, we went for Cartel directly.
Fine. I just D-Wave. Maybe I land, maybe I don't. It's whatever. Not the hugest of deals, because if they're not a +2, okay, they have speed, that's fine. Can I not have it? Okay, Durham. What hits harder? Oh shit.
Imagine it's a Sylvest.
Freeze dry hits hardest. Yeah, freeze dry. Yikes. Okay, they live.
Ooh.
And the Iron Head, okay. So let's hear him down. Like I said, this one was gonna be close. This one is gonna be close. I'm really hoping my Excadrill is healthy.
Well,
I should be
Sucker Punch should not be able to one kill Excadrill.
But I do have the Iron Head. Godspeed, gamer. They sucker, do they kill? They crit. People the past couple of weeks, so I kinda had it coming. That's just mighty unfortunate, but I basically got the dub on that one. So it was
Yo, like, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm pissed. You know, like sometimes it's just like you're laughing because you're mad at something, and now I'm like, yo, that crit hurt. That's just ridiculous.
Was actually not always necessary. It's a 63% chance to KO me from full there with 5 allies fainted and black glasses, which was what my opponent was. So even if they didn't critically hit, I would still more than likely lose the battle. The best play was actually to stay in and click Earthquake there because my opponent didn't click Sucker Punch, and if I'd gotten that Earthquake chip off, Hiram always KOs with Freeze Dry, and I can survive a Sucker Punch from full health unless they critically hit, even with 5 allies fainted and black glasses. Ultimately, the play I made where I was trying to not let them get a free sword stance didn't make any sense because after a sword stance, all my mons died to Sucker Punch or they're slower anyway, so I should have just attacked it. So it ended up being a throw, but regardless, I'm still pretty happy with my performance in that one. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Okay, yeah, so he explained why, but still, it just hurt.
Hello everyone, I hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, like if it was black glasses, he said it was like 60 something chance to 1 kill.
What's up, everybody? I am MDstroyR, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed. We're in week 6 of MDL. We're going up against our buddy King and the King County Mells. Let's have a look at the matchup this week. King has beat us in ICP very recently, very badly, so I'm very worried about this matchup. He's been getting pretty creative with some of his builds here recently. So he has Terra Tornadus, which is a really great Terra Captain, one of the top Terra Captains. Petulant as well as Samurai is a really nice combo, getting those spikes out and being able to block them with one of the best blockers in the game.
Yeah, crit just like
a bit of bulky offense, I think, overall, with our Chaladon, the Iron Hands, Mammo Swine, some defensive mon as well, with Terra Cryogonal, as well as Florges. And we can't forget about Hearthflame, who is one Trailblaze and Sword Dance away from sweeping it at any time. Let's have a look what we're going to try and do against this team this week. First up, we are bringing Darkrai with an Expert Belt.
Look, we can just check the damage. Wait, I'm just going to turn off my screen real quick. Just... Okay, so yeah, we can see my team. Go there. So Gambit. This is Excadrill. So Sucker Punch, Black Glasses. Yeah, it will still have KO. It will have never KO. And even with crit, like if it's Adamant Black Glasses, like the highest thing. Yeah, I'm not sure, but let's say, like, if you check, is that full screen or something? Where? I thought that was. Whoop. Look. Like, if Excadrill is no EVs in defense, well, 4 doesn't count, but now no HP, 4 in defense, and King Gambit is Adamant max defense with Black Glasses. Sucker Punch do 64 to 76. If you go with the crit, 97 to 114. So crit did matter, I think. Still did matter. That's crazy. That's the crazy world we live in. I thought that was
field unless he has a choice scarf user. I do expect that he'll have some kind of a choice scarf user somewhere to try and keep this from happening when I want it to happen, which is a nasty plot sweep here. We do need a little bit of chip damage on a couple of things on his team, but after that, a nasty plot. We're outspeeding and KOing pretty much everything on the team with Psychic, Dark Pulse, and Sludge Wave. And depending on his Terror types that he chooses, and I do expect him to have some kind of speed control, so we want to kind of sniff out that speed control, get rid of it, and then maybe save Darkrai for an in-game sweep. Next, we're bringing Garchomp with a Yachi Berry. I do expect that he is going to bring a Iron Hands. Iron Hands is going to live in Earthquake, and it's going to be able to hit us with an Ice Punch, so this will allow us to survive that Ice Punch just fine.
I have to be right back. I'm hungry. I want to check something
potentially Breaking Swipe plus an Earthquake could be used into Iron Hands to help Breaking Swipe, I guess, on turn 1 to nerf its attack, potentially avoid triggering a weakness policy, and the Earthquake on the next one. Poison jab for the fairies as well as the Hearth Flame. And Rock seemed like they'd be really good into his team this week. His only hazard removal was Cryogonal, which could be good into a couple things on our team, but overall is kind of a weaker hazard removal option. Next up, we're bringing our Blastoise for the first time this season. Drafted it in round 5 and have not used it yet. Because he has Petulant and because he has Samurott, we really have to respect the hazard game in this match. So we have kind of the basic rapid spin flip turn set with leftovers here. Max physical defense to allow us to switch into the Samurott. Surf will do a decent amount of chip into like a Petulant, or a Sphere will hit the Archelodon, which is one of the main resists for Surf, as well as super effective damage into like a Cryogonal if it's not turret. We just want this thing to come in, take some hits, hopefully clear some hazards if it can, and do some chip whenever it gets an opportunity. We're bringing Rotom Heat, kind of our main fairy resist. We're bringing two fairy weeks so far. We're going to bring a couple more. So this is going to be our main fairy resist for the game for the Florges, as well as a potential Terra Fairy Tornadus. We just want this thing to come in and do as much crippling as it can. It's also an excellent switch in into Iron Hands. We'll take a lot from like a close combat or a strong fighting move, but Will-O-Wisp will cripple a Iron Hands. Discharge will spread, has a 33% chance of spreading Paralysis, and Overheat and Volt Switch just to kind of chip things down. We have leftovers for Longevity. Bringing our third fairy weakness here. Our only Terra Captain this week is going to be Terra Normal, so I do want to get this thing Terra as soon as I can so we can have a fairy resist. Guts Facade is going really hard into the team. With Guts, we are able to 2KO at Petulant with Earthquake. I realize with the Guts set here that we're kind of vulnerable to like a Hex attack on Petulant, and so Terra Normal doubles to help that as well. We'll be immune to Hex. We won't be able to get poisoned either by Malignant Chain or confused with Poison Puppeteer. Lastly, we are bringing, for the first time this season, our Sableye Light Screen. Pretty self-explanatory set here. We want to get our screens up, allow our other things to set up, allow maybe our Dark Ray to set up more easily. We have Will-O-Wisp to cripple things like the Iron Hands, and we've got Thunder Wave for stuff like the Ogre Pawn, or potentially the Tornadus, depending on whether he goes Terra Ground or Electric or something to resist that. But overall, we just want this thing to cripple as much stuff with status as possible and get those dual screens up. So that's who we're bringing, and let's get into this fight. Okay, what's up, guys? King just let me know he's Terra Flying on his Torn. I am Terra Normal and Conk. I'm trying to decide on the move here. I kind of was wanting to open up with Sableye, because it feels like it can either get up screens or force some kind of progress on something. He didn't bring his Samurott, so nothing's immune to Prankster. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go Sableye, I guess, if he brings out like a lead Florges, that'd be really good. We'd have to go, I guess, into Rotom in that situation. And he, of course, brings out the Florges. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go into Rotom here. Grassy terrain. Interesting. Okay. What is going on here? Let's go Discharge maybe and see if we can get a Para. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's go Discharge here. We do get the Para. That's for a Wish, okay. We can Volt Switch. But if we Volt Switch, I'm not sure who we go into. As everybody's weak to Fairy at this point until we get Torn. We could go into Conk and this is kind of risky. Let's see what he does. He's got Grassy Terrain, he's got Wish. Seems like a support piece, he probably has Moonblast. Okay, he does withdraw. Okay, goes into the Iron Hands. You know, let's bring in Goblin here. And I probably should do Reflect, I guess would be safest. We could also go for a Burn here. Let's see, let's go ahead and get up the Reflect, I guess, just in case he goes into the Ogre Pawn. He goes Swords Dance. We do not like that. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the Wisp. I think he probably does... Oh, okay. He's got Lunberry. Thunder Punch. I think we're going to go ahead and do the Wisp again. So you go into something else, I guess, doesn't want to get burned here. Understandable. Okay, good call. Does he kill us here? I think let's get the light screen up. Hopefully he doesn't kill us here. He might just hit that Grassy Terrain up again. Definitely some cool attack with his team being kind of weak to... Ooh, we survive. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, we're just gonna go into Rotom again. Let's just go for a Volt Switch. Probably gets his terrain out here, I guess. I think we need to go into Conkeldurr here, and it's really hoping that he doesn't attack. Let's do that. And then we can Terrestrialize the next turn. That's our Wish, okay. We might be faster with the Paralysis here. I think we probably are faster. We're just going to go ahead and Terra and go for Facade here. If he wants to go into his Petulant, he can. We should be able to 2KO a Petulant with Earthquake if he goes into that. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so that gets rid of Florges. Okay. Let's expect a fighting move and just go into Goblin here. I don't know if he can afford to not do a fighting move here. Take us close combat. Reflect wears off. Let's get that reflect up again. Okay, he brings out his Hearth Flame. Let's go for a T-Wave here.
No, my mic was muted.
Excellent.
So I was talking the whole time.
This for Sword Stance. Okay. We're assuming we have the Cudgel coming up here next. So let's go into Toaster Oven here. So I guess the Sword Stance kind of offsets the Reflect. He cudgels us.
No, I was talking.
Some shot there. Light screen's gone. Okay. I think we can just go for an overheat here. It's already paralyzed.
Damn, kids,
so overheat. Okay, withdraws.
No, like, yeah. I just fell.
Chaldon comes out.
Ooh, I still did quite a chunk.
Do we go for another one? I think we just go for another one here. Let's just get it as low as we can. We miss.
Oh, of course.
Draco's us. Good chunk of damage there. Gotta imagine he goes for another one. Okay, let's think about this. I think Blastoise is probably one of the least valuable mon left here too, so let's just go. Let's do a Volt Switch into Blastoise. See if he stays in. He withdraws. Okay, he brings in Iron Hands. So I think we bring in Garchomp here. Excuse me. Still have a Reflect up. I think I want to come in and do like a Breaking Swipe, maybe, because also there's a good chance that he might swap out into Tornadus here. So let's just go forward. We get Rocks out here. Rocks would be really nice, I guess, for the Torn and for the Hearth Flame.
You got no Azure remover as well.
Yeah, let's get some Rocks out here, actually. He stays in. Okay.
Ice Punch, I guess.
Gotta imagine he has Ice Punch. Okay. He did pretty good with the Yachi.
I still did the like 25% behind Yaki Berry and screens.
One more on Reflect. We could go into Toaster Oven here. I would also just launch off an Earthquake, expecting that he's gonna do another one here. It'd be nice to have Garchomp a little longer, I guess, to be able to deal with like Petrant. Let's go into Toaster Oven here. See if we can survive an Ice Punch and maybe launch off. Okay.
Freeze.
So he's gonna be expecting the Will-O-Wisp here. Do we go for the Will-O-Wisp? Because then he can just go into like Torn, I guess. Or we could go for I guess Wisp would be good on.
Yeah, Iron still hit hard. Plus 6 times 4. Even if Ice Punch is weak.
Iron Hands chip down a little bit more.
And let's stab.
Okay, so like that should put it into Garchomp range. Well, he's probably a Shucka. Okay, so that changes it though. So
well, Shucka -1. Will that be able to kill though?
Good Darkrai? Do a Psychic on it? I think even if he's AV, a Psychic should kill. Yeah, because he's -1, so even if he's AV, we should be able to kill him here. And then also if he switches into Torn, he'll take a pretty good chunk from that.
And you can always use Sableye.
If I'm miscalculating this though, we're going to be in trouble. So let's hope this kills. Draws.
Yeah, that's true. I remember when you burn it with
Okay, it was an Overcron.
Yeah, we all do that.
Ooh, this would Daft drop as well, so we can do that again.
So Sludge Bomb, go for Sludge Bomb.
Yeah, let's just go for the Dark Pulse here.
Or Dark Pulse.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that often as well. That's why I try to put my every time I see an item or something, I write it down in the calc. So like this, I'm sure I don't forget something.
Just because I don't think Blastoise is doing like a ton for us at this point. Yeah, let's go to Blastoise and kind of gauge what this Tornadus is here. So if he's not a damage boosting item, we're looking at 62 to 73 with a modest. If this is a Bleak Wind Storm, he goes to the Bleak Wind and missed it.
Oh, we miss.
Sorry for the miss there, King.
Don't be sorry.
We can go for a Surf here.
Yeah, I know. I'm never sorry. Like that's bad, but I'm never sorry. Like I will take any RNG.
Draws.
And that's it. Because I'm sure when people got RNG against me, they never say sorry, or they don't. They will say sorry just to say it. But other than that, like, let's be honest. If you have the advantage, of course you will take it.
So let's just get this light screen up. Let's use Choice Scarf. We don't want to take a Draco Meteor to the face of something. Splash cannon, okay. Yeah, we should be able to kill him with a Dark Pulse. So I think we just come in and take a kill here with a Dark Pulse. Excellent. Dark Right gets the kill there. We see Iron Hands again. We do not? Okay. So, let's see here.
So my little baby just woke up and now she's crying. Give me 1 sec. I'm still here, but give me 1 sec.
I'm sorry, man. That's
ooh, the flinch.
So maybe he specs with this.
Another flinch?
Okay, withdraws. We see Iron Hands here, I would guess. He goes in Petrant. Ooh, wow, is that a crit? No, just a lot. Okay, so down goes Peach. Unless this is AV, we kill it. How many light screen turns do I have left? We got a couple light screen turns left. Let's go into Guard Chomp and just get this thing a little bit more chipped down, just in case he's AV.
Allez, tu veux parler? Allez, parle.
Damn, okay, did a lot. Is there a choice ban on that thing?
That thing is not AV.
That much. Okay, so now he's up to the death drop though. So we are gonna come in and we can do a psychic.
Even my daughter's like, nah.
Dark Pulse will kill the Tornadus if he wants to switch into that.
Alright, that's game.
Okay, it goes down. We got one or two screen turns left here.
Yeah, for like.
Either way, we should be able to.
You said Gauchum for no reason, then.
Win, as long as we have our screen up. Ooh, I think this Dark Pulse probably kills him here. Let's give it a shot and see. Alright, Tornadus goes down. Again, big punch there. Do you think we probably survive?
Yo, that flinch was really. Well, I think you still have the. Well, you didn't have nothing else faster if it was only Torn. Torn could have did a lot of damage. Big win if he doesn't miss, of course. Oh yeah, like okay, yes. If screens up, for sure you could have lived. All right, I didn't check the matchup before, but I know because I know. Yeah. So let's go for One Crash versus Grokey. So One Crash on the left, Grokey on the right. So Gauntlet Fire, Tinkerton, Rillaboom, Ipaldon, Azumarill, Umbreon, Muscle, Alucha, Lucario with Terra Greninja and Terra Azelf. On the other side, we have Landorus, Primarina, Iron Crown, Talonflame, Lycanroc Dust, Araquanid, Alolan Mutt, Crocodile with Terra Hydropple, Drifblim, and Magnezone. Tu veux lui donner? Tu veux lui donner? Vas-y, mets-la de chercher. So let's go to battle. How to throw a game turn 1. Elle va te donner. Give me 1 sec.
Welcome everybody to week 6 of the MDL, which is going up against none other than One Crash, coach of...
I love Gokey's energy, to be honest.
Ninja and Terra Steel Azelf are going to be making an appearance here, which is very terrifying, I won't lie. I'm very scared about this matchup.
Who got Terra Steel?
Very nervous Azelf are going to be making an appearance here, which is very terrifying, I won't lie. So we're going to see that Terra Water Greninja and Terra Steel Azelf are going to be making an appearance here.
Water Greninja, Terra Steel Azelf.
I'm very scared about this matchup. I'm very nervous as well. I already said that. That's basically the same thing I said twice. We are going to see that...
Yo, Destroyer, is the volume is fine? Like compared to the video and my voice?
No Umbreon as well is very nice, and no Skeleturge. Okay, very interesting. It's not exactly the team I was expecting, but I'm very excited to take it on nonetheless. So, I don't know exactly what they're going to want to lead here.
Well, of course, no collisions got Alolan Muck.
I think Alolan Muck is honestly...
But that louder or just like louder enough?
Let's see. I could see Azelf being the lead here, actually. I could definitely see that. So maybe I lead Siren. Do I lead Siren here? Because I don't think Azelf can really deal that much damage to me. I think I'm going to lead Siren, actually. And if they lead Tinkaton, I think that's okay. This could be a mistake. We'll see. I'm not really
what about now?
So they could be leading the Tinkaton and going for Rocks. I could definitely see that as well. Good luck out to my opponent. Let's freaking do this. Yeah, this is actually the last battle I'm going to be having before I go on my break. In my break, I mean vacation, so that'll be pretty exciting. Let's see what they want to lead off with here. We're going to see Swax. That's going to be Lucha.
Because I did
well, this is a great
change my settings.
Alright, so Holucha. That's an amazing lead for me, I won't lie. That could not be better. So, now it just comes down to what do I think comes in here. Probably, like, I guess the only thing really is a Azumarill. Greninja's obviously not switching in here. I doubt Rillaboom switches in here on a Moonblast, unless it's Assault Vest.
But I changed my settings, but I did something after. I should have not done it.
Surely not. Surely not. No, it does not kill. It does not kill. We're gonna see that here. Fully check power. Let's go. Primarina is the GOAT. That's unfortunate, though. Well, yikes. That sucks. Is that guaranteed flinch? Is that what that is? Wow, I lost my special attacking move immediately.
Like one thing at the beginning is like my energy in English is not the same as in French.
Wow,
because sometimes I'm thinking about my words in English instead of just going straight for like my the vibe. Like yeah, that's my main issue. I'm working on it.
I'm going to click Terra Fairy immediately and I'm clicking Reflect. That sucks. That sucks, dude. Jeez. That's horrible.
No,
right, TK come in.
no.
Wow, okay, well.
The settings I sent you, I did something over that because I didn't want. I wanted to make sure the audio was lower, but I think it was too low, so I add something. But now I put it like the same settings as the video.
Because we do have that up, and I am Terra Fairy with the Reflect. Boom. Yeah. So I think what I do here is I go for Metal Sound on a possible like U-turn or something like that. I think that makes a lot of sense here. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna see a knock, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna go for Metal Sound here then. We deal damage with Rocky Helmet. Metal Sound will put it in range of a Terra Blast now, which is pretty awesome. And if Tinkaton comes in, I don't care, I think. I think that's what that happens with that. We are gonna restore back up to full, which is great. I'm just gonna go for Terra Blast here, I don't care. Yeah, that was a horrible start. The Hawlucha could be dead by now. The Hawlucha could just be straight up dead. That sucks. I will be for real, that does suck. Bada bing, bada boom, but it is what it is. Alright. I actually just noticed this as well. If you look at Magnezone, you can see the antenna inside the actual thing. That's adorable. I love that. We're gonna go for Drum Beating here. It's not gonna do that much damage. I'm curious if this is Assault Vest. It probably is. Our speed's gonna fall. That's fine. It's a Magnezone. I don't care. We're underspeeding literally everything. We're gonna go for Terra Blast here. Bada bing, bada boom. This should do a lot of damage regardless of this Rillaboom. And it does. That tells me you're definitely Assault Vest. I'm just going to go for damage again. I'm just gonna go for Terra.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like yeah. Like Brandon P was super low.
What is that? That is Tank. So you're trapped in here with me
but
now.
I mean in general,
so we're gonna go for Terra Blast. That's fine.
I just put like default. Because I put something like in the video, like it will know if I speak, the desktop audio will be a bit lower, and if I don't, it just stay back to normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, we're going to Crook. We don't get Encore, we don't get D-Waved. We could get Gigaton here, but that's fine if we do. We're going to Intimidate, and we're going to get our rocks up. Because that's very nice. You're going to see that they get their rocks up, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I definitely don't think they want to switch in Greninja here. I very highly doubt that they do. The grass disappears on the battlefield, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go for rocks of my own. That is what I'm going to do here. We're going to see that they swap, so we're going to get up rocks ourselves. We'll probably see. Oh, this is Edge. What is this? Is this Ren? This is the Azumarill, actually. Okay, so Azumarill comes in here. Stuff rocks goes up. Great. Alright, we get our own rocks up. So, versus this Pokemon, what do I want to do here? I could go into Water Balloon. And honestly, Water Balloon might be my best bet, if I'm being completely for real. Let's see, I no longer have Reflect. I could also go into Oil Spill. Oil Spill's pretty free. And you know what? Yeah, I will go into Oil Spill here. On the off chance they try to go for, like, a Belly Drum or something like that, then I can go for Poison Jab, outspeed it, and hopefully kill. So that would be pretty nice. Let's see here. Let's see, Azumarill. Let's see what they want to go for. We just see a knock. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so, we're going to see that they're hurt by the Rocky Helmets. That's great. Alright, I think you're going to probably switch, in which case I go for a taunt every single time, just to see what they want to do. I think Tinkaton's going to come back in here, if I had to guess. Do we see Tink? We are going to see Tink, so I'm going to swap the Tinkaton, which is pretty great. Alright. That's fine, we go for taunt, yep. Obvious plays obvious, and let's see.
So now no Thunder Wave or Pump or Rocks.
Or I could also go into Water Balloon and get Sticky Webs up. Is that valuable here? That's valuable for Landorus. That's very valuable for Landorus. It's not great for Lucha or Azelf, but it's great for weakening Greninja. So I will go into Water Balloon here, the Araquanid on this hit. We're gonna see a player up, that's fine. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my webs. Yeah, I just set my webs here every single time. I'm curious to see what they want to switch here. If they want to switch at all. That is something to note. They might not want to switch. I doubt they go into Rillaboom against this. Rillaboom is most certainly Assault Vest, so that's good to know. Let's see here, but if I can get these webs up, then they're staying up on the field, which is great. Unless the whole Lucha has defog, which definitely could have defog. Speaking of, we're gonna see that Lucha hit the field now, which is great. Love that. Alright. So we're gonna set up our webs. They're gonna click Acrobatics here, I think. There's not really much I can do about that, though. I do want to keep Water Balloon alive, though. I also really want to keep Magnezone alive, too. I won't lie. So maybe do I go into Crook? Paul Lucha. Let's assume you don't have an item. Acrobatics, after an Intimidate, does 28 to 33% if you're adamant. I'm gonna go into Crook, I think. Do I go into Crook? No, there's no reason for me to. They're going to click Acrobatics here. Let's see. What about Magnezone? I'm Terra Fairy now. Does 29 to 35%. I kind of have to do this, though. I don't really have a choice. It sucks, but it is what it is. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I could go for Metal Sound. I could also go for Reflect. Let's see. What are we doing? They are going to get rid of the hazards. Okay, so they do have hazard removal. Very interesting. I think what I'm going to do here... What are these... The last time they swapped into... Whatchamacallit? They can swap the Rillaboom here. They can swap into Tank. If I get a Metal Sound off on something, it's going to kill something. You don't want to stay in with this. So I'm going to go for Metal Sound here. to finally get some offensive pressure on the
Oh, we
board.
got
That's kind of
that.
what I'm hoping to do here. Alright, and if we can get Rillaboom off the field, Thunderbolt is extremely spammable. So we are going to see the swap here. I'm very curious to see what they want to switch in. What are we going to see here? We're going to see Crazy. That's going to be Tank. I'm okay with Tank being in here right now. We are going to go for Nelson, and of course, we're going to miss because why the frick would we not miss? I'm getting really annoyed now, I won't lie. We're probably going to see rocks from them. Ugh, God, that sucks. I hate this. I hate how this game is being played. It's fine. I'm only a little bit annoyed. Alright, so they don't switch out here because they can't Magnet Ult. They have to go for rocks here, I have to assume. I'm gonna get my own rocks. I guess I could also go for knockoff versus the Azumarill. We already see a T-Wave actually, so I'm gonna immediately set up my rocks back up. I don't care if Azumarill comes back in. I guess I could high horsepower the Azumarill coming in as well. I could do that. Azumarill. It does 41%.
Go for knockoff.
So you would be in range of a second high horsepower. I'm gonna go high horsepower actually. I don't think you swapped it to. You don't swap it to Azelf yet, because I could be clicking knockoff here. We're gonna see swaps. Okay, that's well played. I did forget that Halusha was a Pokemon that existed. I really wish I went for rocks now, but it is what it is. Alright, we're going to see acrobatics probably. Unfortunately, I don't think Oil Spill is going to be that useful here in this game, so I think it's good against the Azumarill, it's good against Azelf. I mean, not even, because Knockoff's only going to deal a little amount of damage, and I need to keep everything else alive. Ah, God. I think literally that first turn really screwed me, because I led with my offensive nuke, and I shouldn't have done that. So, I think at this point it's just going to be reserving differential, I think. That's going to be the game we play here. We're going to see acrobatics, that's fine. Alright, on the off chance, I'm just going to go for Taunt. Yeah, they're probably going to stay in the pick kill, but we already see a CC. That makes sense, okay. Alright, so we see a CC. Halusha's going to go down. That's fine. Or, well, Halusha's going to go down, meaning Halusha's going to get its defenses lowered. Can I go into Pistachio now and just click a button? I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to just say frickin' and click a button with Landorus versus Halusha. If you're at -1, Spit Death, Sludge Wave will always kill. So I could do that. I could absolutely do that. Acrobatics isn't going to do that much damage to me. What's the switching for this? There isn't one. The Tinkaton doesn't want to switch in on this. It has Earth Power, or lost its Air Balloon. I'm gonna go into this. I need to start picking up kills. I need to start doing something. I'm going for Sludge Wave. I'm going for Sludge Wave, and I'm picking something off. If Tinkaton comes in, I click Earth Power next turn. And that's what this comes down to. So it's up to them whether they want to lose Halusha or not. They don't. We could see the Tinkaton switch in. I don't think they're going to do that though. That's really ridiculous. We already see that they sack off Rillaboom actually. I'm okay with this. At least this should be a sack off to Rillaboom. Maybe not because there's hold less, but I think this I'm a life orb Shift Force set. This should pick up a kill. Yeah. Okay. Rillaboom goes down. Great. That is great news for ya boy. Right,
Landorus, do you remember about Landorus IMDstroyR?
Use up. What is that going to be? That's going to be a Zelf. Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of answers for this. I'm going to go into Araquanid. Yeah. God, man. Oh God. This was just really well prepped by my opponent. I should have prepped more.
No memories? Ah, okay.
Levitating Pokemon, the speedy levitators. I also don't have like the speediest Pokemon.
Oh, Nasty Blood, Psychic, Sludge Wave, Earth Power.
I really wanted to. Maybe that's probably what it's going to come down to. Alright, let's see here. What are they going to do? They're going to Terra Blast. Okay, Terra Steel, Terra Blast. I don't know if this is special or physical. Let's see how much that does. That feels like it's probably physical. Oh, and your Life Orb. Oh, okay, so your Life Orb. We're going to get some HP recovery as well.
There are still, yeah, kind of wall
I could go for
the...
Liquidation. How much damage does Water Balloon do with Liquidation to itself? It does 74 whopping damage rolls, which means you will die on the next hit. There's nothing that wants to switch into a Liquidation. I go for Liquidation. Every single time I go for Liquidation. We're gonna see Size Shock. Okay, that can kill. It does. Wow. Okay. I go with Magnezone now. I go with Magnezone every time, and I trap this thing in with me. I am Terra Fairy.
Maybe another time.
And I go for
Maybe in the...
Yes, that's what I do. God,
in future ICP.
I hate that I got flinched. Lucha going down would have been massive for me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt here. You're trapped in here with me. I can very freely go for this Thunderbolt against this Terra Steel itself. And you are forced to stay in. I forgot you were Terra Steel, Terra Blast, and this will probably
Non, pas lui.
Dans
le chat, quelqu'un qui écrit, c'est pas lui, c'est pas la personne. Là, je regarde la vidéo de Symphony.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just hard. That's just hard. Well played to my opponent. I hate that I lost like this. I really hate that I lost like this. That is unfortunate. I don't think there's anything I can really do here. I'm gonna hope you don't have Ice Beam, I guess. That's all I can really do. I'm gonna hope you don't have Ice Beam. I didn't prep enough for this. Focus Blast, just on the off chance. You have Terra Blast, I guess you
Yeah, Azelf is one of the mon I want to try.
Okay, it doesn't. Please land the Focus Blast. Please land the Focus Blast. Make this a slightly even game. Thank you, Landorus. I love you. Alright. So
It's kind of like Mew without being Mew.
And finishes me off, so that sucks. So it's gonna be a 4-0 loss. Azumarill can come in with the Aqua Jet. Tinkaton is the only one that doesn't come in here. Literally everything else 1v1 me. Yeah, this is a very unfortunate loss. It is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. I will go for the Grass Knot on the off chance. It's not gonna do any damage anyways. We're gonna see what I should. Yep. Wow, that did minuscule damage. Are you Battle Bond? I hope you're Battle Bond. If you're Battle Bond, that'd be awesome. I would love that. I imagine you are Terra Water. I imagine you are.
Pourquoi tu touches à mon argent?
I mean, I always lose to this anyways. There's no point. I hate how I prepped for this. I prepped. There was a massive hole in this team that I should have prepped better for. I should have prepped better for my tiers. That's 100% on me. So I'm just trying to think about what I could have done better. I don't know. I really don't know. Because my fastest Pokemon is Talonflame.
Azelf is faster and hit harder though. Plus Levitate.
I don't know. Low-key Talonflame against Terra Steel Zelf would have gone crazy.
So it's kind of like a 4-move syndrome.
This is a very tough match for sure. I think I've also brought like Scarf Landorus, although Scarf Landorus wouldn't have been as free into like Rillaboom. Crazy. I could have also brought like Weakness Plus Drift Limb or something like that. This is a very tough match for sure. I guess I could have also...
Non, demande à moi. Alright, so the last match, Maki versus OnesieBanette. Demande-lui pareil. So, Then here you have your lenders right here. So yeah, OnesieBanette said on the left, Maki on the right. So Onesie got Palafin, Lenders Therian, Larias, Mandabus, Etran, DNC, Swallowed, Pessimian, Decidui with Terra, Regiliki, and Dodon Spores. While Maki got Dragapult, Sneasler, Klefki, Dunfan, Superior, Moltres, Galarian Moltres, Oricorio, Garganical with Terra, Chiyu, Vaporeon, and Indeedee. Yeah, I remember. That's true. So now we're gonna know why it was a close mind. Put that thing, Maki, put that thing in 1080p.
Hey, hi. Welcome to week, I want to say 6 versus 1Z on MDL. He has an ice battery Maki, which I thought he might kind of ends all shit. It kind of always ran all shit. We didn't run keys. Keys are in good heal, but we set it against keys because they're fighting the heat one. We're fighting heat one. Heat one. This has been kind of a weird time, but we'll try to make it work anyways. Him to the end and the swallow. That's what I almost threw him a button for that, but I decided against it. That might be bad. What didn't come? Paladin didn't come. Okay. Yeah, neither did I. The swallow's definitely annoying. I'm just gonna use my fishy.
We have Terra Ice, Regiliki, Terra Water,
Chiyu. Just DMC.
Terra Fairy, Warrior.
Mindless could be bad, but we probably just want to. We could get one on us. Bad.
Wondering why Terra Fairy though.
This could be bad. A little quirky there. Chiyu, twist off. Not modest enough. I think that could have been modest, unfortunately. Let's. Modest. I'm just a fish. Oh, let me open waffles. I would help last round for one. There's leftovers. I want to Pixie because I'm fucking miss. I didn't even open this. Swallow probably comes in on this. No burn. We got some damage. Stay lucky. Lucky damage.
Yeah, that thing wall, kind of wall.
Of the Reggie variety.
Resist both.
Do you get any setup? I didn't put that in mind. I don't have any controls. It's like streams. You just have to stall out. Does not get set. Are we going to egg here? Their ice is good for them. Could have protected once, but I don't. Okay, I'm glad I didn't do that. I really wish I was a fish right now.
T'as pas le droit. T'as pas demandé la permission. Ok, mais pourquoi tu m'as pas dit qu'est-ce que tu faisais? Pourquoi t'es dans la cuisine?
You dare try to oppose a mighty egg? A mighty egg? God, I want ice spell here. Oh, knock.
For real. Not even half. Now I understand why Cherry said, like, the Regiliki is...
What's ice spell be on Mega level 5?
It's like, it's not that guy. Because 100 And
It's cloak. Now it's gone. Probably gonna lose here.
in offense, it's weak. Oh.
Can we get one here? I'm expecting Keychain comes in or something.
I'm curious about Toxic, because you can't really Toxic something.
I think Keychain or something to come in here.
Like Solid and Lendurus. Well, maybe a Lendurus,
Toxic
but
Shaper.
other than that, like...
Maybe a Yukon, which is a little unfortunate.
Well, yeah, but... Well, of course, Regieleki will never be bad, but I mean, I understand why he's saying, like, he's not that good. Not saying is like, because at the beginning, people were like, oh, Regieleki, Terra will be broken, but that's true, like, every time we saw Terra Regieleki, it wasn't that broken. It was just like, alright, fine, extra prep, but not like, damn, I will never be able to win, or whatever.
Yeah, that got the Vital stupid. Oh, there's Toxic. I lost it. Here's the thing. If I can do this here. I thought Go against that. I'm stupid. I should have looked at this. Oh, he's gonna switch him. So I'm definitely in range now. Oh my god, I should have checked the Go projector against that. That was so stupid. I thought I did. Oh my goodness. Don't think about how it kills me. Welcome back. They won't take any procs. Wait, what? 3 skulls? Damn it, 3 skulls? So sad. Oh wait, no, the Utah, I'm guessing. Ow, that just hot. Goodbye, I'll call this time. Damn, did you go Heatran? Oh, nice. Okay. No, that'll be cool, I would say. Damn. Lucky any procs, just lost it. Okay, he's gonna kill me here. I'm gonna Dragon Impulse, because I miss Leaf Storm, he probably just lose. Flamethrower. Fire resist. Heatran. What's this focus? Yeah, I think it's fair.
Back in the
That
game.
speeds me. That speeds a Sculpt Fish. I know that.
Yeah, but both season I didn't find it like that. Oh my god. Well, no, overestimated, I think. Even with Terra, yeah, it's a threat, but it's not like something that cannot be manageable. It's just because it can hit first. That's the main issue.
I should have gone for the insane thing. Terra water there. Oh, I died.
Actually. Je mange des carottes 5 heures. C'est de quoi? Tu veux manger des carottes pendant 5 heures de temps? Ah bon? Demande à moi. Ah, moi?
The double would have been beat. I'm so confused.
Ooh, the burn. Ok.
So you shouldn't explode off impact now.
Moi j'aime ça les carottes.
I wanna wish if I'm gonna lose that here.
Laisse-moi finir ça. Ah mais laisse-moi finir ça.
She dies on the switch. Did I just cry? I mean, yeah. I should be able to take something. Getting out gonna need to. Kill watering is bad. But remove dancing off the board.
Would you go for... I think overeat would be nice.
Also, say fuck it and click overheat because I'm pretty sure the answer's income. Right? I just the flamethrower.
Those, yeah, flying.
If you go into each train, what do you do? Because
I didn't check the whole thing.
Dockles. Yeah. Okay, so I miss.
Oh,
There's no meat. We just missed on the meat.
but what's funny in most battles of Onesie, it didn't change this team that much.
That sucks.
Almost always the same team. Yeah, but defensively, if it was faster, maybe it would have been better. Because all the grass ghost type moves,
That sucks.
kinda slow, not bulky, doesn't hit hard enough.
At this point, I should say there. I click too fast.
It's just gaspillage.
Burn? That's awesome. I click protect. I think I'll live one more, unfortunately. Look at skull. Damn.
For real, in front of Radiology?
Not abandoned, could be solved. You're gonna do some sick shenanigans. When I roll, getting toxic sucks. I'm gonna roll. Okay, so none of us can land moves. None of us can land moves together. I might use the worst case, I think. Yeah, I don't think a move that has been less than 100% accurate has landed. The mag was still landed. Spirit Chapel, Roost, U-Turn. No knockoff. Cool. Okay. Golf balls. And technically, at this point, that thing's so low, I think I'm willing to click Pale West Grass. Or Waddle. Yes, it could be Healing Wish, which is real bad if it is. That's unfortunate. Only time I'm trying to get a read. Oh god, I didn't even go.
Yeah, go for another one. Oh, okay.
What's its low?
Oop.
It has to go into Lucky Heal. Oh, this is One hand Parrot. There's another shot. That was really quick and get popped. Does that have? Swallow. Does have to do.
Arrête, hein,
I don't think it doesn't take damage. Remember alcohol? I don't think. I mean, I think it was just Ice Spin was bought, but I'm not gonna kill. Yeah, think just knocking, hopefully getting item off that thing. Remember that this is so important.
Yeah, but the super low is burnt, doesn't do a lot.
Oh, fuck.
Arrête, Agi! Arrête!
Probably U-turns here. I don't get Trixie, I think. Which is a lot, but you know. I'm going to Scold. Bone? Damn! That sucks. It's not sure she's gonna die. Which is real bad, that's why I was sitting up. I really needed that bone now. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Well, he's gonna get his Rockies up, which is on 4.
Imagine he went for Wish. If Maki went for Wish.
I had Rockies. I think he just outspeed me if I'm not mistaken.
NTU time. Like for sure here we'll KO the this is what I think, or even to Terra Black.
Especially with a Swallow.
What in the back really want to leave
Yep.
the Terra Blast.
I'll leave it in like 20 minutes. Maybe just click off next time, my little guy's into mechanic. Wish I bought rockets. Wish I had leftovers on. That's what I wish I had. He's thinking. He really is thinking. Is it the swallow? We're just getting this thing just done. Are we going to swallow safely?
Alright.
Is this really his last mon?
Yeah, with Terra Water is like almost gone.
Could be bad. Maybe go Hello Kitty.
I mean, his switching are gone with Terra Water.
Let's set up. That's almost hit prime. See, not dying, it sucks. I think he switcheroo. I think it's switcheroo here. Let's beat this thing. Oh god, we might actually not beat this thing. This is gonna be close. Okay.
No poison, perfect.
It lives, but
Yo, Swalot is really tanky,
it would
man.
live from finish. Now, Dale's a healing wish is here? Because I think this is out. His out's healing wish.
Of course he's eating. Did you see that mouth? Oh, not funny, but yeah.
Okay. The off power hero.
Like, I want to draft it once at least.
He's gonna present a full one, so you want just a fish here and like a tail blast. Hopefully it kills.
I have to check real quick stats.
We might not be able to kill Beyonce, is the unfortunate reality of truth. He doesn't know how to
83 defense and speed dev with 100 HP.
He's gonna kill fish here.
So basically 4 in HP if it's max HP, and if it's the defense can reach 291. It's not bad. I think it learned knockoff, if I remember correctly. You got elementary punch. You got thunder wave. Oh no, that's oh wait. Can I see just? Let me go to showdown though.
Dragon Force may just remedy it somehow.
It's showing me the.
It is false. Damn. I need a crit here. Damn, that's I bought a Battle Bond, it was something I had a chance. I still think so for it.
Crit?
No crit, yeah.
Oh no.
Damn, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. That's just
Yo, OnesieBanette, if you ever watch this, you lied to me. You said that was a like one to be remembered. Mine was way more close than that. Yeah. You disappoint me. It was a good battle. Not saying it's not a good battle, but mine was way more closer. But if we go back to our friend Swallow. So he got Destiny Bond, he got Knockoff, he got Ice Beam, he got Thunder Wave, Toxic, Seed Bomb, Paint Slip, Acid Spray, Yawn, which can be very annoying. Swords Dance if I would need it to. You got Encore, Earthquake, Curse. Acid Hammer with Body Press can do something. I really want to draft state now. Sorry. That can be Bold Nature, Body Press with special move. Like an Ice Beam, Jigger Drain. Even Water Pulse. Yeah, I got Encore. So I can go for like Body Press. It's only the abilities that can be a bit meh. Because abilities is Liquid Ooze, Sticky Hold, and Gluttony. Oh wait, Belch, you need to... Yeah, you can use maybe Gluttony with Belch and have like a very good 120 poison move. Something I will need to think about, of course. All right. So this is the end, week 6. So we're gonna just update the Raji, s'il te plaît. Just gonna update the stats so we can see because it's about to be the end. We're literally at weeks. Well, technically at the moment I will speak, today is the last day for week 8. So we can see the standing for week 7. So we have people over here that's doing very bad. Well, did I just? Yeah. We have the only one with a negative win-lose, but a positive differential. Here's tied. It's a bunch of 3 from 5 to 10. A bunch of 3 and 3. So game's not over, and even the 2 and 4 game's not over, which is quite funny. And of course, we have Cherry 6-0. So tomorrow I'm gonna do the week 7 matchup. So we'll see if Cherry can be defeated at least once. At least, I hope so, because you need to suffer defeat. But guys, other than that, I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, follow, and as usual, stay liquid.